Good morning. We are the Ruminant Ablutionists, a team that was formed on Slack in the run-up to Hack 24. We've never met each other before or worked with each other. And let me introduce you to the team.
Hi, I'm Greg on the team.
Hello, my name is Hanif. I made an iOS app for Ablutionists.
I'm Adam Field. I've been responsible for communicating with the Microsoft Face API.
Couldn't even remember the team name.
Hi, my name is Hanin, and I'm responsible for creating the Android applications, send it real-time data to the server, and also get the fancy watermelon hat on.
Picture you are at a conference and you don't know many people and you just want some way of approaching someone and talking to them, but perhaps you're shy, perhaps you have face blindness, perhaps you are not very confident, and so you look around. Wouldn't it be good if you had some way to get that kind of introduction to be able to speak to somebody? And so this challenge in the Microsoft AI for Good, we decided to support an underrepresented minority of people with the disability of face blindness and shyness. Using the Microsoft Face API, we wanted to create a system that, while respecting data privacy, would allow people to be recognized and be able to point to the face and say who it is, some links to social media, links to other resources on the web, perhaps lists of research interests, so people could come up and decide to talk to somebody on the other side of the room. The system is composed of three components. We have the web registration system, where a conference attendee would register, create a profile, and upload a picture. And in doing that, they give consent for themselves within the context of the conference to be recognized and for their face connected with a limited amount of personal data that they would enter. In the middle, we have the system which takes the data from our web front end and populates the Microsoft API with a group of faces to allow recognition of photos across the room. This module also provides a REST API to allow posting of photos by smartphones to the endpoint to allow, and then returns a JSON object with metadata in it for rendering on the screen. So additionally, for the Uni Days challenge, we decided that actually there's not enough confidence in the world of whether people have the face of George Clooney. So we decided to integrate into our app the Clooney Face feature, which will compare your face to George Clooney's and tell you whether you actually have George Clooney's face, and will give a percentage of confidence as to whether this is true. And the final component is the smartphone component, the feature that allows us to identify and tag faces in a crowd with names and Twitter IDs, and we even integrated it with Hackbot and got team names to be able to tag faces with hack teams that are on at an event like this. We also wanted to put an Easter egg into our challenge, and so we decided that in a conference setting, it might be fun to be able to give people specific kinds of hats. And this would be something that these people might not be aware they have, but just a fun little feature that the conference organizers could tag specific people with hats that would be kind of fun for the community they're in. So, for example, we have here Emma, who has a thing about watermelons, so we've given her a watermelon hat.